Hello, and welcome to 6DOF Reviews. I'm Pete Austin, and today we will be talking about mice. But not just any mice. Adorable, tabletop battling mice. Polyarc, the studio most famous for their seminal puzzle platformer games in the Moss series, have recently announced their multiplayer addition to that universe with Glassbreakers. I happen to be lucky enough to have been playing Glassbreakers in a closed beta for several months now, and I am very familiar with the game, or at least as it stands in pre-release. I will say though that although I've played the game, we've been given no advance notice of what is being covered in Polyarc's big reveal, so please do forgive us if this video doesn't answer all your questions. What I can tell you is this: Glassbreakers is a MOBA-style RTS-inspired battle game, and it is good. It is very good, in fact, but not without some caveats. It seems the main components of a MOBA that have been integrated, judging by my limited acquaintance with the genre, are the presence of several uniquely powered champions that form a, hopefully, synergetic team designed to assault the other player's base. Where Glassbreakers differs is, rather than having players control one hero in the team, it offers a one-on-one version which allows players to control each member of the team. Each player selects 3 champions, choosing their team from a roster of adorable rodent warriors, and then controls all 3 of them throughout a 9-minute battle. This approach incorporates some of the best elements of an RTS and makes the game sessions quick, easy, and action-packed. In many ways, Glassbreakers provides the best of both MOBA and RTS worlds. Its gameplay is fun, intuitive, and engaging. Players are always moving their heroes around the board, seeking tactical advantages and making quick decisions in real time. While it's not exactly frantic, there is zero downtime to be had. Aside from the enemy's central base, other map elements provide power-ups and boosts when captured. These recharge over time, allowing you to add several power-ups to each of your heroes and creates a perpetual risk-reward dance that makes each decision impactful. All these factors combine to create a real tug-of-war feeling to the battles, as players consistently compete for limited resources on the fairly small map. It works exceptionally well, and I can see how this can become a truly remarkable title, if Polyarc continues to develop and expand upon it. It's easy to say that Glassbreakers definitely exhibits the level of polish we expect from a Polyarc production. Visually, the game is stunning, embodying everything one would anticipate from a Moss-related game. It's brimming with charming characters, great animations, and intricate details. For those who enjoyed Moss, there is an undeniable allure that the characters and powers in Glassbreakers will give, even if the genre isn't your favorite. The controls are simple, easy, and intuitive, and the short tutorials do a great job of explaining them. Maneuvering your heroes across the map is genuinely enjoyable and quickly becomes second nature. This lifts the mental load away from how you need to do things and allows you to focus on what things you need to do, the tactics that you want to employ, and the strategy to counter your opponent. It is a melee of mouse-mauling mayhem. However, having said that, this release does feel like a tentative first step towards the fully fleshed-out experience that Glassbreakers will hopefully one day become.
Again?
When compared to traditional MOBAs, Glassbreakers feels a little light. Most MOBAs debut with multiple maps and rosters of at least 25 characters, with the more established games featuring over 100. Glassbreakers, on the other hand, is launching with just one map, and a single game mode, and a slim starting lineup of just 10 characters. Cute, charming, and delightful characters, certainly, but my worry is that the lack of characters may limit the tactical options and in turn the long-term enjoyment. During the closed beta, we had access to 7 characters, and while there were definitely advantages to certain combinations, the limited pool of choices meant that no team ever felt that it really changed the gameplay significantly. Broadly speaking, the same set of tricks and tactics tended to be roughly applicable regardless of the heroes that you selected. If Polyarch want to make Glassbreakers great, I think the content rollout will need to be brisk and engaging. The release rate of new characters and maps will need to stay steady and impactful, otherwise players may lose interest. I don't mind having a single game mode, but the single map is a little constraining, especially when that one map is absolutely flat. The map lacks the environmental interactions and graphical nuances that made the Moss series so enchanting. There is no verticality, varying terrains, or environmental influences that could shape gameplay strategies, and this feels like a glaring oversight. Now, these are early impressions for a game in a genre that almost always evolves as more characters and elements get added to it, and one must consider that Glassbreakers is a free title. As such, there is an inherent understanding that what we're getting now may be a foundational offering designed to be grown and enhanced. That's all very, very good. In fact, my only real concern is the pricing strategy. And what I mean by that is that it may get closer to a pay-to-win scenario than I'm entirely comfortable with. So, given that I've played a pre-release version, you should take the next bit with a pinch of salt, because the pricing has not been locked down and finally established. But, what I have seen, the pricing structure displayed at the time of recording this does feel a little too steep. Now, Glassbreakers initially provides you with 3 characters, and from there you embark on the grind to unlock more, and it is indeed quite the grind. Omar seems to have gotten far more currency for his playtime than I did during mine, and neither of us can work out exactly why that happened. Unlike the closed beta that offered me 7 characters to play with, the early access build only gives you 3. Now, after 3 weeks of consistent gameplay, and completing a good portion of the daily challenges, I've only managed to unlock a single character. At this pace, one might either quit or resort to spending real money in order to unlock the characters. Now, there is nothing wrong with that. The developers have crafted a fantastic game, and they absolutely deserve to get paid for their hard work. It is completely fair to give a taste of the game for free, and then have players decide if they want to invest more. But, at around £30 to access all 10 starting characters, I feel like the unlock prices are just a little bit too steep, because this can risk nudging the game towards pay-to-win territory, as you will assume that there will be some superior strategies that evolve relying on teams consisting of a mix of characters that would need to be bought, or otherwise take forever to unlock. Now, we'll keep an eye on how this aspect of the game takes shape over time, and we'll give you our complete thoughts when we review the finished product once that's released. Just know that, although Glassbreakers is free, if you like it, you will definitely need to pay if you intend to get more than a free trial's worth of content out of it. All that said though, Glassbreakers is undoubtedly worth a try. Whether you're a MOBA fan, an RTS fan, or just a fan of brave little mice. I think everyone should consider downloading the free version and playing a few rounds. Polyarch have put their hearts and souls into something that is truly wonderful and unique within the Quest platform, and I think everyone should try it out. Whether you choose to continue playing, share my reservations about its pricing, or barrel headlong into buying every character that they ever give us, let us know what you feel in the comments. If you like the channel and would like to stay up to date with all the news, reviews, and previews, click the subscribe button now.
Aw, they got lucky.